Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our host for the evening, David Ahern.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, Lockheed Martin, to the AeroStar Awards. We are going to get our program started in just a couple of moments, but before we do, we are going to start with the national anthem. So if you wouldn't mind all rising, please, for our national anthem, as I introduce the gentleman singing our national anthem tonight, the very talented Josh Roberts.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice job. Good job, buddy. Hit it.
All right, live from the luxurious Renaissance Worthington Hotel in downtown Fort Worth, it's time for the 2017 Lockheed Martin AeroStar Awards. And now, a man who thinks an AeroStar is a van you drive around in with your family, David Ahern.
Good evening, Lockheed Martin. How's everybody doing? What an honor it is to be here. Give yourselves a nice hand for being AeroStar winners. We are proud of you. Yes. It takes a lot to get into this room. You have to be absolutely a top performer with Lockheed Martin. And let me tell you something, nothing is better than celebrating our accomplishments of 2016 by doing it 5 months into 2017. It's pretty good timing, I have to say. It is a big night. As you see, everyone is dressed up. It is like the Oscars in here tonight. In fact, even getting in here, as you saw, people were walking down the red carpet. I actually saw Hollywood celebrities, political dignitaries are here. Lots of big-name people are here. In fact, right now, I'm going to throw it out onto the red carpet to Josh Roberts. Josh, are you out there right now?
Dave, can you hear me?
I can barely.
Can you see me?
I cannot yet, but I will in a second.
At some point, I don't know, Dave, I'm in the back of the room.
You are.
It's a who's who of people back here, Dave.
That's right. You're right in the middle aisle to the camera guy.
Yes, this is the red carpet. By red carpet, we mean randomly patterned ballroom carpet, Dave.
Exactly.
This is the VIP section way back here, Dave. Oh, there we are. Can you see me now? In fact, right here, look at this. A man right here, just stand up with me, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Rick Moranis is here, everyone.
Oh, Rick Moranis. Let's get a look at him. Get a close
Rick
look at that
Moranis
guy.
is here. Rick, is there going to be a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids too? Oh, I don't think so. All right, you heard it right there. Rick is retired. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. But that's not all, Dave. We got more people. Oh, my God. The beautiful, the incomparable Selena Gomez, everybody. She's here.
Selena Gomez, look at that.
She's here. And your date tonight, he came. Justin Bieber, you're back.
Biebs.
Oh, gosh.
The Biebs.
The Biebs.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at this.
It's just crazy, Dave. Is there anybody up there, Dave?
Well, first of all, you're way in the back of the room. It's almost like Coach. Up here in the front is first class. These It's the who's who up here. In fact, I'm going to hop down right now. You're not going to believe it, but this gentleman here, here's our HUD secretary, Dr. Ben Carson, right here. There he is. Look at that. Look at him. Looking good. Dr. Ben, what have you done since you have been the secretary of HUD?
I wouldn't know where the place is at.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And this is really scandalous, but he's on a date here with Michelle Obama right here. There she is. Look at Michelle Obama right there, looking amazing as always.
That is not something you expected to see.
Oliver, you can't believe this table over here.
Really?
Look at this, our new Supreme Court Justice right here. Neil Gorsuch right here.
There?
Look at that.
It's an honor to meet you,
He's
sir.
right here.
It's a pleasure.
How does it feel to be on the court?
It's very exciting.
It's very exciting.
He seems a lot more humble than I thought he would.
Do you think you'll vote more Republican or Democrat?
I'm going to try and be even keeled.
He's going to be even keel. We know he's a liar. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at this. Bill Gates right here.
Oh my goodness.
Bill Gates, how are you, Bill?
Yes.
Yes, good. Are you giving any more money away?
Not today.
Not today, very good. This table is like superstars right here. Look at this, right here, turn around. It's Norm from Cheers, up top, buddy. Everybody, Norm! Look at that, Normie's here.
But Dave,
Sitting next to Demi Lovato is
Demi
right
Lovato's here. Oh my goodness, Demi Lovato, I love her.
Yes.
Dave, hold up. I mean, we've seen the actors, but you want to know if there's athletes here? We got him. The one, the only, ladies and Tom Brady has shown up.
Tom Brady.
He's
Look
here.
at Brady.
Tom, do you feel a repeat coming?
The balls have too much air.
All right, there you go. Scandalous, Dave. It's
Yes.
scandalous.
It is scandalous.
He is a lot shorter than I thought he would be.
I thought, Oliver, I'm 7 feet tall, so
Oh, okay.
he's
Josh,
truly 6'2".
Josh, here's what I need from you. We, of course, have Lockheed Martin superstars here as well.
Right.
I want you to find one of the Lockheed Martin superstars and bring her on up here. We want to get to know one of the Lockheed superstars. Who do you
Lockheed
got?
Super Bowl. I have a beautiful lady right here. What is your name, ma'am? Tammy McFarland. The one thing I like about Lockheed, Dave, is they did not skimp on the size of the name badges at this thing.
Look at good.
I like a name badge you can read from space,
They're
Josh.
billboards. I mean, they're out of control. So Tammy, do you work for Lockheed?
No, I do not.
All right. Wow, she
Perfect.
does. I'm glad I chose the one lady that does not work for Lockheed.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
But now we've set a precedence. Any female I ask, they're going to say, no, I don't
No,
work
I do
for
not
Lockheed.
work for.
Oh, now you're stuck.
All right, Tammy, would you come with me, please? We're going to walk.
Big hand for Tammy. We're going to
Tammy
bring her down.
McFarland.
We're going to get her hired.
Pretty woman,
Walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I'd like to meet, pretty woman. It must be true.
All right.
And for Tammy, here she goes. We're going to right here, Tammy. How excited are you, Tammy, to be up here on the big stage?
She couldn't be less excited, Dave.
It's all right.
It's all right.
I think my husband would enjoy this more than me, but
Oh,
I'm okay.
now first of all, let's talk about your husband. What is his name?
It's J.D. McFarland.
J.D. McFarland. Give him a big hand. He's an AeroStar winner tonight. J.D., right?
Yes, it is J.D.
It's J.D., but he is not an AeroStar winner.
Not tonight.
Okay, not tonight. Why the hell are you here then?
Well, I was questioning that, but he told me I was coming, so I'm here.
No, I don't mean you. Why is J.D. here? We are delighted that you are here.
Yeah, we
just
love
don't
that
know
you're
why
here.
he is here.
His group is winning. They're winning.
Oh, they're
Other
winning,
people-
so-
But wait, his group is winning, but
Yes.
she said he's not.
He's not.
He did nothing for the group.
Right.
He's just.
The group cast J.D. aside and said, hell no, J.D.
They're all winners.
They're
They're
all
all
winners.
winners, yes.
You are a politician in your own right. That was well done. I like how you pivoted
Yes.
out of that. That was good. Now, what does J.D. do for Lockheed Martin?
Oh my gosh.
You have no idea.
Yes.
Have you met the man?
He only sometimes.
Only
because
sometimes.
He works so much.
He works a lot.
Yes, he does.
You know, there's a guy named Orlando Carvalho right here. Take it up with
Yes.
him. He will be happy to reduce his hours.
No, that's
I don't
right.
even have. Look, I don't even have the authority to do that, but Orlando told me 10% raise for him, so keep up the good work. Now, what does he do for the Lockheed Martin Corporation?
He is VP of Flight Test and Development. Is that right?
I like this.
Well,
Honey,
I like it.
VP of Light Test.
honey, when I cash your check, what is it for?
it's a direct deposit.
It's a direct deposit.
Oh, yeah.
That makes
That's the way to
sense.
go.
I'm not even going to cash your check. Have it done directly. Now, light testing.
Yes.
And what does that mean? Do you have any idea?
Well, the airplanes have to fly and to make sure how many they do and what's going on. And he goes to Edwards and then up to PAX and he travels and he loves it.
He loves it. And
I didn't follow any of
Yeah,
that.
I
didn't
really
either.
got lost.
see, Josh, that's what happens when you really don't know what your husband does. Now he's a vice president.
Well, yes, but he doesn't
And
like
he-
me to say that.
and he- well, that's
he's
okay.
an engineer.
Well,
He's an engineer.
if he's a vice president, he is sure sitting way in the back of the room. How
Well,
low of a vice
Our
president is
daughter
he?
was going to a prom and we were going to be late. So
Oh,
we're
you
sitting-
came in late.
We
I
came in late, yeah.
Totally understand. Now, how did you meet your husband?
Oh, well, I was at the lake with my family, and his best friend was dating my sister, and he came in, and he ate dinner with us and then he asked the boy that was dating my sister, I'd like to meet her. So
Wow.
we dated 2 years long distance, and the
Really?
boy married my sister, and he married me.
Beautiful. Now, where were you at this?
From Oklahoma.
You're from Oklahoma, and where was he living?
He was living here. He already General Dynamics. He was working there.
Oh, very nice.
So we
for
dated long
2
distance.
years,
2 years.
you would go to Texas, and he would come to Oklahoma.
Yes.
And then finally, what happened? What transitioned to make this
I
a marriage?
told him it was long enough.
It was long enough.
Uh-huh.
Did you say to him, I've done enough light testing, let's
Well-
dive into the heavy testing?
I told
We need to start developing this
Yes.
relationship.
Enough R&D.
I told him my friends didn't believe me he was going to propose and marry me.
Really?
And then
So you strong-armed him. This is...
I did.
I love this. Very nice.
Uh-huh.
Now, what do you think is his best talent?
He is a good multitasker
He's
and he has great people skills and he's very passionate about what he does. He loves the defense industry and the airplanes
Beautiful.
and the pilots and everything. He cares about people.
Now, when he has his 1 hour a day away from work, what do you guys do for fun?
Well, if he's not falling asleep, and we try to talk about our children.
This sounds like a wonderful marriage, I gotta say. Guy gets up, goes to work, comes home, goes to bed. Greatest thing ever.
No, he has a great heart, and family is first.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's a beautiful thing. Well,
He's a
you know
great
what?
husband.
This is like the Oscars tonight. Do you realize
Yes.
that? And there is no better way to start an Oscar performance than having a little song and dance to start things
Oh my
off. So if you
gosh.
grab a seat right there, we're going to do a little something special for our new friend Tammy. Here we go.
That's right, Tammy. Your story has inspired us to write a song right at this exact moment in time. Oh, I met a girl. She's as beautiful as can be. And she's sitting way the hell back there. Her name is Tammy. Oh, and you know she loves JD. You know it's true. JD, after all those long years of love and marriage, she still doesn't know what the hell it is you do.
JD's lucky, he's got Tammy for a wife.
Been for a while.
And from talking to her, it seems they've got a great life.
Got a great life.
It seems their love is straight and true.
It's straight and true.
And it seems he married her because she told him he had to.
Tammy only sees JD for an hour. Tammy only sees JD for an hour.
She loves JD. That's not insane. JD loves people and airplanes.
It seems easy to figure out they got married, it was no duh.
sees JD for an hour.
Everybody sing now.
Tammy only sees JD for an hour. Tammy only sees JD for an hour.
But it's one action-packed hour, I bet you.
Tammy only sees JD for 1 hour.
Big hand for Tammy.
There we go.
There she goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are thrilled to be here tonight. We are a 4-day weekend. We are going to be with you all night. And tonight we are going to celebrate you and your amazing accomplishments. But first, to get things started, I'd like to bring up the gentleman that we all know and love, our Executive Vice President of Lockheed Martin Aeronautics. Please give a warm round of applause to Orlando Carvalho. Give it up for him.
Oh my God. That was, boy, that was just too funny. You know, Tammy, I got to tell you though, I was kind of scratching my head a little bit because we only see JD at work for an hour. So I don't know. We gotta work on this, Tammy. We gotta like kind of, you know, maybe coordinate here and figure out how we can track Mr. McFarland down. So anyway, but thank you, Dave. Thank you. That was just very funny. So here we are. It's another AeroStar Award, one of our favorite evenings here in aeronautics. We love having this event. We love celebrating the successes that people had over the course of 2016. And I think for those who have never been here before, especially our honorees who maybe this is their first award, you will have a great time tonight, as I think you already saw with the opening here. So let me go to my prepared remarks here, since the man who's working the teleprompter in back has no idea what I'm doing at this point. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 2017 AeroStar Awards. Tonight, we are shining a spotlight and rolling out the red carpet for our individuals and our teams who are truly deserving our business area's highest achievement. It is hard to believe that another year has already gone by. And when we look back, it is remarkable, and I believe truly remarkable, to see all that we have achieved in a year's time. If we rewind the tape on 2016, you truly made, all of you truly made an impact on your fellow teammates, on our business, on our industry, on our servicemen and women, and on our global security. When I think about all that you have done and continue to do for our nation, it is humbling. I am proud at each and every opportunity I have to represent this team. In a word, it's an honor. So I'd like you to sit back for a few minutes. We have a short video that we always show every year that captures just a few of the highlights of some of the things that we achieved in 2016. And we'd now like to share that video with all of you, including friends and family that are here tonight, to help celebrate with our honorees. So let's roll the 2016 Aeronautics Highlights video. Every year I say the same thing at the end of that video. If that doesn't give you goosebumps, I don't know what does. It just is just such a wonderful summary of the year that we had last year coming into this year. So tonight, the spotlight is on you. This is our Oscars night, and you are the stars of our show. This is not fiction, though, folks. This is a reality show. And tonight you will hear how your colleagues, your family members, and friends contributed to some of the most innovative and awe-inspiring ideas that our company and our industry have ever seen. This evening, we have the privilege of celebrating some great achievements that you have earned with your colleagues, but most importantly, celebrating them in the company of our greatest supporters, the wives, the husbands, the partners, the fiancés, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, the moms, the dads, the sons, the daughters, the friends, the cats, the dogs, the fish, the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles. I think we got it covered. So please, let's take a moment to welcome and thank all of these family and friend members who are here with us tonight, who really do make the sacrifice while everyone in this room is making their sacrifice for our mission. At Lockheed Martin, we say we never forget who we're working for. And by that, we mean the men and women of our armed forces who inspire us to design, develop, produce, and sustain world-class products and services. Tonight is also a tribute to those who serve, to those Okay, I can tell this crowd is really worked up tonight because you beat me to the punch on that one. If any of you have ever served in any of our nation's military service branches, please stand so that we may applaud your service. So with that, we are going to finish our evening, the first part of our evening events here, with a quick toast. So please stand and join me as we raise our glasses. On this special night, may we never forget those who put themselves in harm's way to defend the freedoms that we enjoy today. May we continue to support our customers, and may we honor their missions. Hear, hear. So now we'll take a break. Please enjoy your first course, and we'll be back a little later to continue our celebration.
Welcome back, everybody. Settle back in. I hope you enjoyed your salads. We are going to resume the program. As you guys know, it's AeroStar night, and tonight we get to honor you and your achievements. Give yourselves another nice hand. This is the way we... To get things started again, of course, I'd like to bring up the gentleman that we all know. What?
Are you about to bring Orlando back up?
Yes.
And you're just going to introduce him?
That's what I did the first time. I thought I'd do it again.
I know, and I thought that was substandard.
What?
Do you know who you're dealing with?
Yes.
This is a very powerful man in the industry. People look up to him.
The executive vice president of aeronautics. Do you realize that?
That's exactly true. And he deserves an introduction suitable of a man of his stature.
Well, I have no ideas other than what I was about to do.
Look, he deserves more than just words. Ray, I'd like you to check your keyboard there and play a little something appropriate to bring this man up to the stage. Okay, stop that. Stop that. That's terrible.
That's terrible. Wasn't
I
that
don't know what the hell you were thinking. What is
Was
wrong
that-
with you?
was
We're
that-
trying to bring a man up on stage. We are not introducing the newest Jackie Chan movie. That was terrible, and you deserve so much better. So I'm going to do that for you personally. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Okay, whatever you want
Ray,
to
I'd
do.
like you to look on your keyboard, press number 13, and let's do this thing. Hey girls, B-boys, superstar DJs. Here we go. Orlando, Orlando, Orlando's on fire. Orlando, Orlando, Orlando's on fire. We don't need no entrees, just let the man speak.
First of all, that was horrible. To see a man move like that disturbs me on so many levels.
It doesn't
You might
bother.
have-
It doesn't bother Mrs. Oliver at all.
You might have pulled more things than you even know. Go to a doctor and go get checked out.
Guys.
That was terrible. What?
What's going on here?
I'm
Well,
trying
we're
to do an
debating of
introduction.
how to bring up Orlando to start the awards.
The man is a vice president.
Yes, I'm well
All
aware
right,
of that.
can
Yes.
we give the man some dignity?
I've been hoping we would.
We're not setting things on fire.
Right. Right.
Let's be gentlemen about it here.
Please, thank
Okay.
you.
Do I have to take care of everything
If
around
you
here?
have an idea,
All right.
take it away.
This is with some dignity here. All right, here we go. Ray.
It's good.
Isn't he rich?
He's pretty loaded.
Beyond compare. He's the greatest VP anywhere.
Pretty good.
Send in Orlando.
Josh.
He's right there.
He's already here. He's here. He's here.
Give a nice hand to Orlando. Come on up, Orlando. That's the way you
That's how you
introduce
do it.
an executive vice president. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't have like a ventriloquist with a bird in the back, do you? Oh man, this is like my worst nightmare. By the way, my script says, thanks again, David. Yeah, interesting choice of words. All right, we are now going to begin the award presentation. As your family and friends hear these stories that you're going to hear tonight, I can assure all of you, these achievements don't just happen. All the honorees that are here tonight do extraordinarily important work and perform at the highest levels every day. What our honorees do every day matters. It matters to our communities, to our country, and for that we thank you. Our AeroStar Awards are a long-standing tradition that recognize outstanding individuals and teams who have made significant contributions to our company's success. Less than 1% of our employee population receives this distinguished honor each year. Less than 1%. The AeroStar Award is especially meaningful because for these honorees, it was their teammates who nominated them for this special award. There are many of you to recognize this evening, so please hold your applause until each member of the team receives their award. Now I'm going to stop there for a second. You can stop rolling the script here for a second. I say that every year because Joe LaMarca requires me to say it. And every year I tell Joe, it doesn't matter. They don't listen to that anyway. They're going to applaud anyway. So if you want to applaud for an individual who gets called out, just go ahead and applaud. Because nothing I'm going to say is going to stop you. So with that, oh God, I got to turn this back over to David. I'm going to turn this over to David to introduce our first presenters, and God help us all.
Give a nice hand to Orlando. I think he's doing well. He's gotten 3 big laughs. You're welcome. Look at that. We're making it happen. Well, now it is your time, folks. Enough of the nonsense. Now to present the first group of awards, please welcome Vice President and General Manager of the Integrated Fighter Group, Rod McClain, and Vice President of Communications, Joseph LaMarca. Give him a nice hand. Good seeing you, man. How you been? Good seeing you. Hey, Joe. Good to see you back.
Good evening, everyone. Please join me in congratulating the first awardee of the evening, Steve Wilkins. Steve brought an incredible force of energy to the F-16 Taiwan Peace Phoenix Rising program through his outstanding contribution as a deputy program manager. He shattered silos by integrating high-performing technical and business teams, which directly contributed to program success. Steve, your leadership has truly made a difference. Congratulations. Next is a team I'm honored to recognize. The Military Grid Reference System team successfully developed and delivered and installed a new capability on the F-22 in less than 6 months. Now, this capability specifically supports ongoing combat operations against Islamic State terrorists in the Middle East. The team also accomplished the rapid capability deployment a year faster than expected. Team members are Frank Bidwell, David Clark, Jim Cook, Stephen Felger, Tim Hammer, Joseph Margoliash, John Milberger, Vincent Mokri, Sarah Patton, John Perea, Mary Jo Papala, Joe Sherwood, Thomas Spears, and to accept this award on behalf of the group, team lead Anthony Castillo. Thank you for your extraordinary efforts, team. Thank you.
Good evening. The next 2 honorees truly impacted our company by shaping the way we tell the aeronautics story. I'd like to recognize first Russell Baldonado. Russell is a creative visionary who used innovative editing, motion graphics, and compelling imagery to deliver dynamic visual communications for Lockheed Martin and our customers. His creative talent for ceremonies, trade shows, and high-level briefings reinforce and enhance our Lockheed Martin brand. And I'm going to clap for him, because Orlando said I could. And Jennifer Edwards. Jennifer is a driving force for leadership and engagement. She elevated the way our senior leaders engage and communicate through active listening and storytelling. She continues to be instrumental in all of our next-gen Aero communications, bringing to life our key results: engage, perform, win, and grow. Thank you both for your leadership and creativity.
How about a big hand for our first award winners? This is great. I wonder if that clapping annoyed Joe. Do you think it did? Is he all right? Is he going to be all right? For the next group of awards, I'd like to introduce Human Resources Vice President Gene Wallace and Vice President and General Manager of Aeronautics Operation, Tom Simmons. Give them a nice hand. Here they come. Nice to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Tom, nice to see you. How are you? Good to see you.
Good evening. The 2016 Negotiations Fort Worth team was a cross-functional team involving human resources and operations leadership that delivered key operational enablers and an unprecedented 6-year collective bargaining agreement that will effectively position the business to support F-35 ramp to rate. These negotiations provide stability at a critical time in our transition to full-rate production and support a clear line of sight and confidence to deliver on our value proposition to our customer. Let's recognize the 2016 Negotiations Fort Worth team. Jesse Alvarez, Eddie Cordia, Meredith Crossley, Rachel Cups, Marivelle Davis, Vince Feck, Michael Ganadian, Tom Goose, Angela Hampton, Barry W. Nickel, Darren Picard, Scott Rose, Ken Ross, Kim Williams, and to accept the award on behalf of the team is the team leaders Lisa Dietz and Dale Kelly. Thank you and congratulations for your outstanding accomplishment.
The F-35 laser ablation team successfully developed an innovative process that quickly bonds surfaces for nut plates. These parts are key to fastening the skins of the F-35 together to put the structure together of the aircraft. In fact, there are about 28,000 of these nut plates on every aircraft. This process will save $38 million over the life of the program and will help us successfully achieve our increasing production rates. Team members are Spencer Beavers, start the line coming, there we go. Mike Cawthon, David Coleman, Sandra Dykes, Don T. Hall, Lonnie Hicks, Rod McKibben, Caroline Mitchell, Owen Quintero, Francis Prey, Brad Reeder. There we go, Brad. David Summey, Stephen Twaddle, and Danny Verasic. And to accept the award on behalf of the team is team lead Michael Stoddard. Thank you. Congratulations on your great achievement. These next honorees truly made a difference for our team last year. Ivan Banuelos. Ivan improved the performance of production operations training compliance by resolving issues they were seeing in Palmdale. His initiatives have been adopted across the enterprise for every site and line of business, leading to training improvements and reduced cost. Larry B. LaBruce. As the Flight Line Production Control Union Steward, Larry and his team enabled the flight line to recover weeks of schedule during the F-35 cooling tube modification activities. He acted as a driving force in shattering silos to ensure an effective, accountable culture within the organization. Anthony Mann. Anthony is the prime innovator of the F-35 mold-in-place system, which uses an injection molding process to apply inlet coatings to the aircraft. This automated process creates a precision mold with higher accuracy and less time. Anthony's efforts in the development of this system yielded savings of $42 million, a 2-day reduction in the work, and elimination of all volatile emissions in the work area. Eric Thomas. Eric is being honored for his technical leadership and his leadership and commitment to our core values of do what's right and respect others. His mindset has made him a critical leader of his Marietta work team. His can-do attitude, work ethic, and dedication to hours per unit reduction have made him a model for his fellow employees. Congratulations to these honorees, and thank you for your excellent work.
How about another big hand for all the winners so far? Public service note, if one of the gentlemen lost his extra suit coat buttons, you know how hard those can be to replace. I have them. Your jacket from 1974 has extra buttons. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our first round of awards out of the way. It is now time for dinner. Enjoy the meal. We'll be back in just a couple of moments. Thank you so much. Welcome back, everybody. How about a big hand for all our winners so far? Doing a great job. So proud of you. And the amazing staff that's doing a great job getting everybody fed and served. We are going to move on in just a little bit to the awards, but before we do, I have an absolute rare treat for you. When we found out we were doing this event, we were so excited. And I called one of my dear friends. I am a huge fan of this gentleman. He is a blues legend. He has created more than 383 albums, of his blues music. And as I said, I can't say enough how much I admire his work, and he agreed to come here tonight to perform for us. Please welcome Mr. Blind Stinky Fruit Roll-Up. Stinky, so good to see you. How you doing, Stinky?
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it is a pleasure to have you, my friend. I want to let you know you're in front of the great people of Lockheed Martin. You're here at the AeroStar Awards.
Oh, I knew that.
You did? How did you know that?
Well, you can tell by the way the plates clink. It's a certain clink that aerospace people have.
Really? Could you
yeah.
describe it, what goes on in your head when you hear, because you probably hear better than we do.
Actually, I do. That explains why I have such an affinity for the aerospace industry.
You do. Well, if I'm not mistaken, there was before we get to that, I do want to say 383 blues albums. How does one man feel and get so much blues?
Well, you have to understand that the blues is not just a style of music. The blues is a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's about pain.
Pain.
It's about suffering.
Suffering.
It's about poverty.
Yeah, I went to private school. I don't know anything about that.
Well, I didn't. I had to drop out of kindergarten to work to help support my family.
Oh, that's terrible.
I used to work in a coal mine. They used to lower me in to see if it was safe for the canary to go in next.
Oh, that's absolutely... That's an OSHA violation. That's horrible.
Grew up in a family with 77 brothers and sisters.
Oh, that is a monster uterus. Holy cow.
We all used to live in an old Frosted Flakes box down by the river.
Oh, how was that?
Well, it was not great, I tell you that.
Huh. Man, you have had, you know what's interesting, the thing that I was so impressed to hear is that you actually used to work for the Lockheed Martin Corporation.
Actually, I was. I used to work in the area of testing.
Testing?
Yes.
Yes.
I was a test pilot.
Oh, you were? Really? Now, was this before you lost your eyesight?
No. That's how I lost it.
Oh, you lost your test flying a plane?
Yeah. Back when I used to test them, they didn't have no canopy on.
Oh, they didn't? Yeah. Do you mind if I ask what model plane that was?
It was back when Lockheed first started out.
Yeah.
It was the F-1.
The F-1.
The very first plane they made.
That was 34 planes ago.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Back then, the planes didn't have wings on them.
What'd they have on them?
They didn't have no wings. They were more like a torpedo at that point.
Wow. Very nice.
But, you know, every plane has a certain revolutionary thing that they find out that, hey, we ought to put this on the plane.
Right.
F-1, no wings. F-2, wings, made a big difference.
Really? How was the FU?
It was probably our best plane.
It was. Yeah. It was a big seller, I'll tell you that.
Well, a lot of people think it's #1.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, you have just a myriad of different blues albums that you have performed throughout the years. And here's the thing about your music is when you hear it, your song and your album of music is so profoundly recognizable that oftentimes at your concerts, I will be in your concert halls and people will just yell out the titles of your song, and most of the time they sound like they're completely made up, but they really are your songs.
That's right. A lot of people just intrinsically feel the names of my songs, because, you know, the blues comes from inside.
It does.
And every one of us has the blues inside of us. We just have to let it out.
That's true.
And sometimes if you ask people, they will yell that out.
See, like tonight, for instance, if anybody has the blues tonight, they can just yell out anything, and it's most likely one of your songs. Like one of your famous songs, yell out anything. What was that? Rainbow. Yeah, do you remember the song Rainbow?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You do? Well, thank goodness.
It was a song I wrote called The Rainbow Blues. It was off an album I wrote called Things You Think Wouldn't Give You the Blues.
Right. Yeah, I would think rainbows would be, you know, happy and unicorns.
Most people like rainbows, yes.
Yes.
But there was this one lady I knew who was really angry about rainbows.
She was, yeah.
She would just be, all the colors.
Yeah, I know. It's like looking at a prism. Who wants that? Yeah. Now, on your 11th album, you had a song that was probably your biggest hit ever. You know, you won a Grammy for this song.
Yes.
It was very, very well known.
Yes, but that made me very upset.
Yes, I know. And you know, when you won the Grammy, it was really a seminal moment on television because you literally walked to the front to receive your award and you only said one thing and you yelled it out as loudly as you could. And I know everyone in the audience heard it. He just yelled out. See, there was a long moment of silence before you yelled it because there was trepidation in your heart, but then right after that you yelled, what was that, sir? Aardvark and unicorns. What the hell were you talking about?
You have to understand that most music comes from opposition.
Yes.
You have love and hate, peace and war. Two things that don't go together. Aardvark and unicorn. Unicorn, probably one of the most beautiful animals ever seen.
Yep.
Beautiful horse with one horn. Aardvark. Looks like God went, I don't know.
Yeah.
So you have those two opposition things.
Do you know aardvark is an old Indian word that means I give up? Did you know that? Just, I got nothing left.
Well, I believe that.
Yes, yeah.
So I would try, that's what I try to encompass in my music is the duality of life.
Right. I completely understand that. You know, I happen to know that Josh Roberts is out right now on the floor, and he's manning the phone lines. There's a lot of people who are calling in who would like to ask you questions about your career, your life.
I have a lot of fans.
Yes.
People, in fact, I have a lot of fans who won't know that they're fans of mine until a couple seconds from now.
Right, exactly. When a microphone comes right in their face, they're going to know I'm a fan of this guy, and I have to ask him something.
Yes.
That's right, Dave. And you know, I'm over here to your right. Hello.
There he is, right over there. Oh,
right over here because
right over there, Stinky.
I'm intrigued by this table number 8 that just has 3 ladies sitting on it. Literally no dudes anywhere. They heard Blind Stinky Fruit Roll Up was here. They're like, we can't compete. They left.
They left. Now, Stinky can't see that, but there are only 3 girls sitting at this table all alone.
And the president of his fan club is right here.
Oh.
What is your name, ma'am? Lisa. She is here, and she couldn't be more excited.
Yes.
I could tell from
I mean,
her
look
voice.
at how excited she is.
Yes.
I mean, one of her favorite celebrities is 20 feet away. She can barely contain herself.
Yes. As I like to say, Josh, she's on the edge of her noose.
Yes.
She's really...
Yes.
She looks
She
thrilled.
really wished she could have followed the guys out about 5 minutes ago, but no. You have your opportunity to ask one question to one of your blues idols. What question would you like Blind Stinky to answer for you? Take your time.
She's speechless, Josh.
She's speechless. She's
have
speechless.
you ever seen like your favorite celebrity of all time and you don't know what to say?
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
All right. Take your time, though. At this point, we can leave here at 3 a.m.
What's your favorite color?
Oh, that's a great question.
Oh, I mean, she took that long to think of that question. Lisa, thank you.
Do you know what's odd is it seems cruel that you would ask a
it does.
blind man.
I mean, we're asking a blind man what his favorite color is.
Why don't you find somebody with no hands?
President of the fan club, you think she would know at this point.
Why don't you find somebody with no hands and say, which glove would you like to wear?
Right. It seems cruel to me. Do you feel it seems cruel that somebody would do people do that to you a lot? Do people oftentimes say...
I'm going to join Lisa right here for a little while.
I have a question for Lisa. Why do you hate me?
She's the president of your fan club.
Yes, but why would she ask me that? My favorite color, black. I don't know. It's the only one I see.
Well, it is true that black is the only color you see.
That's true.
You're in complete darkness.
All the time.
Yes, yes. What is your favorite smell?
Ravioli.
Ravioli. Very good. Chef Boyardee, I hope.
Yeah, oh, no. I like a quality ravioli.
You do. You do.
Because you can tell the difference between cheap ravioli and quality ravioli just by the smell.
You can.
Yeah.
Could you elucidate a little bit for those that can see, because we don't have the sense of smell?
Good ravioli,
right?
You can smell the herbs. You can smell the freshness of the tomatoes. And in bad ravioli, you smell a can opener.
Right. Oh, thank you. Very good. Well, I know that you're a very busy man. You don't have a lot of time.
No,
but,
I'm in between gigs right now. I'm on my way to play another gig.
Oh, really? Where are you heading?
I'm headed to New York City.
New York City. Good for you.
Because there's a ravioli place that I play every Saturday
Oh, very
night.
nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? As I mentioned years ago, you worked for Lockheed Martin.
Yes, I did.
And when you left, you
Yes.
really, that's when your career flourished musically.
Well, I worked my way up to vice president.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Of what?
Of internal aerospace.
Oh, is that right?
You know, a lot of people see the stuff we do for the public, but we keep a lot of stuff private.
Right.
And that's what I was in charge of.
Oh, really, just making sure it kept on the down low.
Well, you don't want everybody to know all your secrets. That's what I was in charge of, because I can keep a secret.
Is that right?
Yes.
It's one of your specialties.
Yes. One of the things I kept secret for a long time was what my favorite color was.
Oh, that's right.
Dave,
Yes.
and I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't want to put Blind Stinky on the spot.
Right.
But, I mean, the ladies here, we have Catherine here, who, another big fan.
Yes.
And Catherine, I know you have your favorite ever blues song that it almost sounds made up on the spot that you would love him to sing. What is a made up song title that you could give that is going to be the greatest blues song ever, perfect for this evening?
How Did I Get Here?
Oh, that is...
Do you remember that song, How Did I Get Here?
Do you remember the song, How Did I Get Here?
Catherine doesn't know how she got here. She has a name tag, but it's literally handwritten. Her name is handwritten
So
on
she
there.
didn't even get an actual name tag.
No.
No.
She wandered in, said, how did I get here? They gave her a Sharpie, and she's here.
This has got +1.
What's
written
weird
on it.
is I thought Lockheed, you had to have a whole lot of clearance
no.
to get into things.
No.
Have a Sharpie and a big name tag. They'll let you in anywhere.
Do you remember how do I Get Here?
Oh, the How Do I Get Here blues?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I do. It was off an album I wrote called Stuff You Can Do with a Sharpie.
Wow, that's exciting. Now, would you be willing to sing that song?
I would love to.
You would?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
hopefully I have my harmonica.
I think that's what that is.
I hope so. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to perform for you the How Did I Get Here blues this evening. Hopefully I can remember the lyrics. If not, this is going to be a long, quiet 3.5 minutes. But this is a song called the How Did I Get Here blues, and I believe it goes a little something like this here. Take about 2 minutes. You might be wandering all over town. You might wonder where you are, and you might wear a frown. It doesn't matter if you lose or you win, but you might have a question about how exactly did you get in. I got the blues, I got the blues, I got the How Did I Get Here blues. You might work hard, you might excel. If you progress, you'll have a story to tell. But once you get to a certain state, you can ask me. I got to this point where people ask me what color I like and I can't see. I got the blues, I got the blues, I got the How Did I Get Here blues.
He's got the harmonica, everybody. This is beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for helping me out. I'd have found this harmonica eventually, I have no doubt. But the rest of the people at your table think you lost your mind. Did you just go like this in front of somebody who's supposed to be blind? I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the how did I get here blues. Let me tell you one more time. I've got the blues. I got the blues. I got the why in the heck would you ask somebody who can't see how they get here in the first place? That question is almost worse than the first question the person at that table asked me. I mean, first they asked me what my favorite color is, then they asked me, hey, do you even know how you got here? I won't even want to ask the third woman a question because I don't know what she's going to ask me. She might just offend me completely. But if you ask me how I got here, I would say practice and hard work, because that's what brought me to this point. In fact, that's what this whole evening is about. It's about people who have worked very hard to get to the point where they are so they can do something that shows that they excel in their community, that shows that they know how to do things that other people in this community respect, and that their work is on another level. But I actually walked up through the kitchen, and I only know that because of the smell. Blue.
Fine, stinky fruit roll-up. Give him a nice hand. And a big hand for Ray Sharp on the keys. And then we'll get these chairs out of here next. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is... He just fell down right off the stage. He couldn't see what color the carpet was. That's so sad. Time to get back to the awards portion of the show. Please welcome back Mr. Orlando Carvajo. Here he comes. Very nice. We are going to continue on celebrating all your great work. Ladies and gentlemen, to present our next group of awards, please welcome Executive Vice President and General Manager of the F-35 program, Jeff Babione, and Vice President of Sustainment Operations, Bruce Litchfield. Give them a nice hand. Here they come. Nice job, guys. Good job. Nice to see you. Good job. Thank you so much.
Smells like ravioli. Hey, tonight I have the honor of presenting the next individual award to Shashil Patel. Shashil is the recipient of the Technological Innovation Award. Shashil developed the Jet Anomaly Reporting and Visualization Integration System, or JARVIS, which greatly reduced the man-hours required to troubleshoot F-35 failures. As a result, JARVIS has reduced the task to approximately 1 minute for a PMD and 5 minutes for an AMD. With a simple keystroke, engineers and field service representatives can collect and organize all the data within minutes instead of hours to troubleshoot a system failure. Thank you for your innovative solutions. The next awardees received widespread accolades for their accomplishments last year. The United States Air Force declared initial operational capability on August 2nd, 2016, thanks to the efforts and hard work from the U.S. Air Force IOC team. The 34th Fighter Squadron demonstrated the Mountain Home capstone deployment, with the unit had the required capability and its hands fully equipped to execute its missions. Enabling this successful activity was a major achievement for the team. The team overcame obstacles and performed with excellence to enable the U.S. Air Force to declare IOC. Let's recognize the team. First, BK Breitkreitz, Mark Brune, Barry Chandler, Brian Gamble, Rachel Guerrera, David Jordan, Tate Legger, Justin Lopez, Amy Jo Measles, Todd Spangler, Michael Temple, Dale Turnbull. And accept the award on behalf of the team is the lead, Michelle Smith. BK, let's whip out that flag. There you go. Rude Rams. Congratulations to all of you. The next awardees. The first F-35 Aconus Operational Squadron Team marked a tremendous milestone last year with the successful delivery of 2 F-35s to Israel. This is the first of many in-country arrivals for the largest F-35 fleet outside the United States. And efforts of this team ensured that the first foreign military sales operational stand-up occurred on schedule and under budget. The people who made this possible are Abby Anderson, Richard Bimby, Doug Brown, Lindsey Brown, Mike Eater, Charlie Fernandez, Cliff Foster, Danny Frankel, Wayne Ginger, Greg Harris, Larry Ladenhoff, Stanley Smith. And to accept the award on behalf of the team lead, Philip Booz. Congratulations.
What an amazing night, and what a great day to fly. And I have the honor to present 2 individual awards for folks who have raised the bar. First is Bob Blind. Bob is the backbone of Lockheed Martin F-22 sustainment enterprise and a key technical leader in supporting F-22 depot modifications and heavy maintenance activities at Hill Air Force Base. His actions and leadership in support of the follow-on F-22 sustainment contract called FASTER are second to none. Thank you, Bob. And Oscar Esqueda. Oscar is a key leader in redefining how aircraft modification process will be done, specifically by shortening the timeline and streamlining events from contract award through development, procurement, and installation. His processes were implemented for F-16 Singapore, with portions inserted into earlier contracts to improve schedule and cost performance. Thank you. These individuals represent all of the great sustaining operation folks who keep them flying. Thank you very much, folks.
Nicely done. We're going to continue on, ladies and gentlemen, to present our next group of awards. Please welcome Executive Vice President and General Manager of Advanced Development Programs, Rob Weiss, and Vice President of Production Operations, Keith McGagan. Give them a nice hand. Here they come.
Well, good evening. I'm excited to recognize the next 2 individual honorees. Chandon Mather. Chandon led the JSTARS recap battle management command and control team, which demonstrated advanced BMC-2 capability for their customer. This transformed the customer's view of Lockheed Martin's competitive capability in this area. The team used components from other programs in an innovative way to exceed the basic contract objectives and of related BMC-2 systems integration. demonstrating an understanding of both the customer's mission and affordability goals. Okay, congratulations. Glenn Wittenberg. Glenn led a signature management and survivability team that successfully designed, manufactured, and flight tested a critical new coating material. The flight test, which was executed jointly with the government, verified the technical performance and sustainment capability to help keep our aeronautics platforms effective against both airborne and land-based advanced threat systems. Thank you, Glenn. All right. Thank you both for your extraordinary efforts. I would also like to recognize the F-35 Naval Integrated Fire Control Counter-Air, or NIFCA team. We have to have an acronym for everything we do in this business, right? This team demonstrated remarkable competence and ingenuity. This team's work culminated in a successful demonstration of the F-35's ability to integrate with Aegis-equipped ships. The live fire exercise resulted in a direct hit of the target by a Standard Missile-6 guided by an airborne F-35C. This capability has been recognized by senior leadership in the Navy as a key element to the future net-enabled warfare. Team members are Sean Ford, Tom Fry, Bill Fryman, Tom Johnner, Deanne Carney, Pedro Mendez, Jim Sanders, Ben Wilkinson, Chadwick Alexander Williams Sr., and to accept the award on behalf of the team is team lead Smudge Spots. Thank you and congratulations on your great achievements.
Selfie.
All right, good evening, Lockheed Martin. How we doing? Excellent. All right, these next individuals provided critical support to the aeronautics team last year. John McLeod. John is the facilities and plant engineering hourly lead person over Plant 10 Central Utilities Plant. He effectively leads an around-the-clock operation of 5 operators and 1 mechanic, an extremely important component to the operations of the Palmdale facility. He led his team to successfully execute numerous safety and environmental audits while demonstrating technical compliance and driving annual energy and water savings. All right, Corey Matthews. Corey is a course of action driven high performer at Marietta, who not only respects others, but is also highly respected by his team. He consistently delivered completed pylons ahead of schedule, directly contributing to rolling out 5 consecutive C-5M aircraft on time with no travel work. Thank you for your outstanding performance. Thank you.
How about a big hand for all the winners so far? Orlando, don't go too far. Orlando, don't, come on back over. Don't go too far. You've been a superstar. How's he doing up here tonight, huh? Look at how they love you. Look at that. You say it's a nightmare, you're getting huge laughs tonight, you know? Everyone in the room, Orlando, knows you, right? They know who you are, but I don't think anyone really knows what you do throughout the day, right? Applaud if you have any idea what this guy does. Do you have any idea? Anyone? Nobody knows. Look, and the other people are just sucking up to you. And I feel like you have real comedic chops. I'm not just saying this. So I thought it would be fun, and you guys tell me if Orlando performed a scene with us. What do you think? Would that be good? Look at that. Yep. Look at, they're going crazy over there. Here's what I thought would do, Orlando. I thought we would set a scene, an everyday scene in your life at work, right?
Right.
But we're not going to let you tell us what to do. We're going to treat it like a foreign movie. You and I are going to speak gibberish, which no one is going to understand. But fortunately, I have really two very talented interpreters over the side that are going to interpret our entire foreign movie, and it's all about what you do in an average day at Lockheed Martin.
So what you're saying, Dave, is we're going to reenact one of the meetings we have at work.
That's right.
Okay.
But it's our interpretation
Okay.
of what this is. How long you worked for Lockheed Martin, by the way?
For 37 years.
37 years, that's impressive, yeah. How did you get started in the aeronautics business?
Well, it started with a phone call.
Okay, as most things do.
Yes.
Yes. Somebody called you or you called somebody?
No, somebody called me.
And they said, how would you like to have a job?
They said, how would you like to go to Fort Worth?
Really? And
yeah.
Where were you at this time?
I was sitting in Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. And what was your first impression of Fort Worth, Texas from Washington, D.C.?
What was my first impression?
Like, were you excited to come to Fort Worth, or was it like you were getting sent to the relocation program?
Nah. I would say it was a little more like shock.
Shock?
Yep, shock.
But you flew here.
But we came here.
You came here, and very nice. And your wife, by the way, her name is?
Ann.
Ann. How long have you been married to Ann?
I've been married for Ann 20.
I like how you're looking at Ann.
27 years. 27 years.
We'll get to the bottom. Ann, how long has it been? 27. Hey. Did you see how quickly she had it, Orlando?
It was because I told her.
When I asked how long have you worked at Lockheed Martin, 37 years. How long have you been married to your wife? I was under the impression there would be no math at this point. All right, so here we go. This is an average day in Orlando's office. I'm going to go ahead and start the scene. It's a foreign movie. We're going to speak nothing but gibberish.
Hello, Orlando.
Hello, and welcome to my palatial office.
Starbucks coffee. And I also see you have a lot of pictures of your wife and family of how many years is it you've been married?
Look, man, I have no idea. Don't push me on stuff I ain't got, man.
Okay.
Let me show you how we do things at Lockheed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are the boss. Please, I'm sorry. I will never disrespect you again.
It's a tradition we have here. You'll kiss the ring. Normally, I keep it in my back pocket.
Mwah, mwah, ziba, zabo, zibo, ziba, zibo.
You have worked here for so long, oh great Orlando. I promise I will not disrespect you again. You are Lord of Lockheed.
You start on Tuesday.
Big hand for Orlando. Look at that. Nicely done. Good job. You did awesome. That was great. Beautiful. How we doing over there? Everything good? We all lined up? By the way, big hand for all these guys over here who are bringing the people up. They're doing great. Lori Jones and all her peeps. By the way, somebody may have left their glasses up here, so if you're looking for them, they're right here. No need to worry about it. We'll leave them right there for later on. Ladies and gentlemen, to present our next group of awards, please welcome Vice President and General Manager, Air Mobility and Maritime Missions, George Schultz, and also Business Development Vice President for Air Mobility and Maritime Missions, Tony Freeze. Give them a nice hand. Here they come. Nice job, guys. Good job. Nice job, guys. Good seeing you.
Wow, Orlando, that was really good. That was really good. Everybody on your staff now, we're going to have to listen for this new language that you have. So this is good. So listen, one thing I'm not going to do today, and one thing I haven't done ever since I've been coming up here, Jeff, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to talk about F-35. So we're going to talk about airplanes from Marietta. One of them, if you guys all remember, has propellers. And a couple of years ago, we had a terrible problem. The propeller company burnt to the ground. And when the propeller company burnt to the ground, we had to recover quickly. After the fire destroyed the Dowdy C-130J propeller production facility in the United Kingdom, the C-130 propeller fire recovery team pulled together and executed a successful recovery effort. Thanks to the diligent efforts of the team, full rate production at Dowdy's new facility was restored in 12 months, and there wasn't a single missed C-130 production delivery due to the fire. So let's recognize this team. Bill Bellotta. Michael Chen. Joe Cutright. Ben Fowler. Keith Gilbert. Don Mayhew. Phil Moon. Donald Mossman. Tammy Reynolds. Marie Simmons. Hollis Todd. Rita Van Hooser. Keith Williamson. Richard E. Yeager. And to accept the award on the behalf of the team is team lead Chris Vakdavanos. Thank you. I also have the honor to recognize two individuals. The first, David Hale. David, while leading the C5 Reliability Enhancement and Re-engineering Program, David accepted a second position, a special assignment, to lead a team charged with implementing a solution for a very serious quality problem that we had with misdrilled window holes on the C-130J. Thanks to David's leadership, the production team continued to meet its deliveries while making these complex repairs. David, thank you. The second is Preecha Kumklam. Preecha is a lead electrician on the C5 program. Preecha is being honored for his exceptional technical skill level, the quality of his work, his knowledge, and his work ethic, which his team recognizes as outstanding leadership qualities. Preecha's leadership enabled his team to perform under budget for the last 8 C5s by an average of 219 man-hours, and helped the electrical team to save over 1,400 man-hours on the project. Preecha, those are outstanding results.
The French C-130J capture team ensured the French Air Force that the only tactical airlifter capable of replacing their C-130H aircraft was the C-130J. The team demonstrated the unmatched C-130J's multi-mission capabilities, thus communicating to the world the need for the C-130J. The team's efforts led to an order for 4 C-130J aircraft and established the framework for continued C-130J recapitalization of the French C-130 fleet. The people who made this possible are Ron Clifton, Robert Covenhaper, Neil Gilstrap, Todd Hill, Mike Howe, Angela Hyatt, Rich Johnston, Scott Lancaster, Peter London, Kyle Smith, Kelly Wilczek, and Chris Wyatt. And to accept the award on behalf of the team is team lead Ed Arner. Thank you for bringing us new orders to the company. Congratulations.
Big hand for the winners. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, to present the next group of awards, please welcome Vice President for Advanced Systems, Andy Adams, and Vice President of Technology and Product Innovation, James Durrell. Give them a nice hand. Here they come. Thank you, James. Good seeing you. Nice to see you. Good job, guys. Good seeing you.
Good evening and welcome. I'd like to introduce the team for the air-breathing hypersonics capture team's efforts that secured prime or key sub-roles on all major hypersonic efforts across multiple customer communities. Specifically, the team captured 4 of 4, I say 4 of 4 key programs valued at over $400 million across DARPA, AFRL, and NASA. New lines of business for hypersonic systems represent greater than $15 billion in potential sales over the next 20 years, and this team's work helps position us for success in the future. The team members are Carrie Bodley, Peter Buck, Carrie Crago, Greg Hudgens, Cameron Miller, Craig Skoke, Rick Squires, Jeff Thoreau, and to accept the award on behalf of the team is team lead Rob Vermeland. Thank you and congratulations on your great achievement. The Hypersonics Boost Glide capture team captured a critical DARPA program valued at $180 million. The team developed an affordable concept with minimal complexity to meet the customer requirements. The Boost Glide demonstrator system proposal was selected as a single winner for a Phase 2 flight demonstration program, which positions Lockheed Martin for a future program of record. This effort aligns with Lockheed Martin's strategy to develop weapon systems and a reusable ISR strike platform with a business potential of $15 billion over the next 20 years. The team members are Bob Allison, Adam Bellis, Ted Doppler, Randy Seck, Pat Tate, Michael Thompson, Scott Van Welden, Brian Zurkowski, and to accept the award on behalf of the team is team lead Eric Knutson. Thank you and congratulations on your great achievements.
How about those skunks? Yes. These next two individuals deserve recognition for their leadership capabilities. Emmeline Garvett. Emmeline's leadership of the ADP Low Drag Pylon Development Team forged a key customer relationship and led to a successful technology demonstration. The low drag pylon will now allow the F-22 Raptor to support supersonic external stores carriage, opening up the Raptor to new missions. Dr. Derek Holian. Derek managed a university research project in Poland as part of a 3-year corporate strategy initiative to enhance Lockheed Martin's relationship. His efforts had such an important impact that the president of Poland mentioned the collaborative UAV project in a public speech in 2016. Thank you and congratulations.
Come on, Emmeline. How about a big hand for all our winners so far? Come on up here, Emmeline. We're going to hop up here real quickly. Here is one of our winners. Emmeline, give her a nice hand. Congratulations, girl. Yeah. You look thrilled to be talking to me, I must say.
Ecstatic.
Tell me what happened. How did you win this? How were you part of this team?
I led a team of ADP and F-22 engineers on a technology development and flight test program.
Very nice. How long have you been with Lockheed Martin?
22 years.
22. What do you love about this company?
I get to do cool things at work.
Cool things at work.
See airplanes.
Yeah. Did you always love, when you're a little girl playing with Barbies, did you ever go, gosh, I'd love to have that big plane that Barbie has?
I wanted to work on the space program.
Did you really? And how did that work out?
Well, not that well, I
Not
guess.
that well.
I don't work on the space program.
But you're standing up here a winner tonight, right? Very good. Now, who was your +1 tonight?
My husband, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew, what does Andrew do for a living?
He's an architect.
Very good. And how did you meet Andrew?
I was friends with his sister.
Really? That seems to be the way everyone hooks up at Lockheed Martin, it sounds like. Isn't that how Tammy did it too? It must be criteria to be here. Very nice. So if you were to sum up Lockheed Martin in one sentence, what would you say?
Amazing people and amazing work.
That's beautiful. You know what? Yeah. Amazing people, amazing work. You're getting to do what you love. You're now, as Orlando said at the beginning of the awards, you know, less than 1% of people stand and hold that award. That's quite an accomplishment. So much so, I think it would be nice if we dedicated a love song to our new friend right here. This is our friend, boys, Emmeline, who has just won an AeroStar Award. And once again, you won this for what reason?
Leading a program team, technology development.
Technology development on what specific aircraft?
F-22.
F-22. Oh, it's my favorite. I love that one.
Mine too.
Yeah. I just got hissed over here. Did you just hiss me, Orlando? Well, here we go. A little love song for our new friend, Emmeline. Here we go. Hit it, boys.
Oh, yeah. Talking about Emmeline and her awesome F-22 technological program. Oh, she got an award for all the neat because she did it right here for Lockheed. And you know, you don't have to ask her why. She wanted to do something in space, but now she just does it in the sky.
She led an entire team, and now they've realized the dream, but don't know what they planned, cause she's the only one with a trophy in her hand. She's a woman who cares. That's why she's standing there. But sorry, y'all, there's not enough to share. Oh,
she won an award for the F-22.
That's better than the F-20, I think.
And she did it with a whole team, but she's the only one currently standing up here. Oh, she won an award for the F-22 technological program.
We don't understand that because we're actors.
I'm a grown man who makes songs up about farts most nights.
Girl.
You're making technological programs about different types of airplanes.
Girl, when I think of you,
You're smarter than me.
I can't help but think of you. In fact, I have to think of you twice, Emmeline, because your parents gave you two girls' names and pushed them close together.
How about a big hand for Emmeline? Thank you for your help. See, that one's so painful, was it? Oh, she was thrilled to be a part of that. Couldn't you see it? That eye roll could be seen in the back of the room, back where vice presidents sit. Ladies and gentlemen, to present our next group of awards, please welcome Vice President of Production Operations, Joe Rapisi, and Mark Payton, Aeronautics Information Technology Vice President and Chief Information Officer. Give them a nice hand. Here they come. That is a big title.
The next group of individuals truly made an impact for our team. Emmanuel Guzman. Emmanuel's performance while executing his duties at Lockheed Martin Pinellas was exemplary. He continuously demonstrated all of our core values as a lead, a technician, and a problem solver. His constant efforts and continuous improvement mindset have truly impacted Lockheed Martin at a program level, and his innovations have saved the company over $80,000. Charles Jordan. Insulation deterioration on coolant tubing resulted in the grounding of impacted F-35s both in production as well as 15 in the field. All aircraft in-house and parts in stock were affected and vital to the enabling the line to meet requirements. Charles expedited these tubes through the repair process, helping to get the fleet flying again. Murph Capers. Murph has been instrumental in achieving multiple improvements to seam validation process for the F-35. The increase in producibility of the stealth coatings in production is most visible by the improvement of aircraft from the Aircraft Test Facility, or ATF. Zero defect jets are now the rule rather than the exception. Thank you all for your dedication and commitment, and congratulations again. The F-35 assembly infrastructure team ensured facilities for full rate production of up to 17 aircraft per month are in place, while maintaining production commitments to the F-16 and allowing low rate initial production for the F-35. They successfully executed activation on schedule to meet production dates. The team members are Todd Andrews, Mark Bates, Danny Bean, Charles A. Gregg, Jack Howe, Danny Main, Jason Newton, Michael Pitts, Brent Ronabarger, Brian Street, Gary Taylor, Michelle Walters. And to accept the award on behalf of the team is team lead Clint Zingler. Thank you all for a job well done.
The CodeQuest team organized and successfully conducted the 2016 CodeQuest High School Computer Programming Competition. This highly acclaimed contest encourages students to pursue an education in science, technology, engineering, or math, and to consider Lockheed Martin as a company where they can become part of the next generation of technology innovators. Since Aero created CodeQuest 6 years ago, members of this team have helped start CodeQuest competitions in all Lockheed Martin business areas. In 2016, Aero hosted 112 of the 298 teams that competed, and our students once again took top honors. Let's recognize the team. Shelley Adamy, Patty Chang, Diana Gomez, Ron Hill, Dana Renwick, Mike Trinka, Karen Tran, Jose Valenzuela, Laurie West, and Rock West. And to accept the award on behalf of the team is Tater Little. Thank you for your commitment to STEM education.
Shelley, don't go away yet. Shelley, hold on a second. No one knows this except me, but not inadvertently, Shelley was, come on over here. I'm not going to do anything to you. All I want to do is acknowledge you. Big hand for Shelley. She also, that's it. That's all I'm doing. I just want, Shelley Adamy was also part of the team. She just got looked over. I want to make sure she's acknowledged. We're now moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to present our next group of awards. Please welcome Vice President of Supply Chain Management, Janet Duffy, and Vice President of Quality and Mission Success, Alex Exer. Give them a nice hand. Here they come. Nice to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Alex, how are you? Nice to see you.
Okay, I'm honored to present the next award to Terry Hoppy. Terry is receiving the Ethics Award due to his exemplary response on issues on a high-profile program involving key suppliers and potential violations of the Federal Acquisition Regulation, something you know we don't want. He was key to setting up meetings, gathering and analyzing data, interpreting it, and then working with key stakeholders to help resolve the issue before it became one. Thank you, Terry, for showing the highest level of ethical behavior.
Good evening. The Aeronautic Ground Operations and Fault Prevention Team focus its energy on reducing the risk and financial impact of foreign object damage and aircraft damage during the ground ops across all programs. Over the past 2 years, fault escapes have been reduced by 53%, and the corrective action requests declined by 45%. which resulted in estimated $7 million savings. The team leveraged subject matter expertise and commitment to excellence to transform policy, training, surveillance, and metrics, establishing significant improvement. The people who made this possible: Chris Bosch, Glenn Brawley, Dave Bennington, Sean Carr, Scott Edwards, Rick Kellogg, Ken Lee, Steve Stolofus, Stanley Tennant, Jeffrey Williams, and to accept the award on behalf of the team is team leader Brian Batt. Congratulations, thank you for your achievement. Thank you. I would like to recognize Wasim Ahmad. Wasim personally led the effort to align course of action, evaluation advisor with customer expectation, allowing the delivery of $22 million year-end milestone for F-22 programs. Thank you for your dedication and commitment.
How about a big hand for everyone so far? This is exciting. We're moving along nicely. Ladies and gentlemen, to present our next group of awards, please welcome Vice President of Aeronautics Strategy and Business Development, Mr. George Standridge, and also Vice President of Engineering and Technology, Ron Basir. Give them a nice hand. Here they come. Gentlemen, good to see you. How are you doing? Doing well. How are you? Good to see you. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Evening, guys. Thanks to the effort of the F-35 Denmark campaign team, the government of Denmark selected the F-35 as the new fighter to replace the Royal Danish Air Force F-16. Not on script, 27 jets, $4.5 billion, and a knife to the heart of the competition. This selection is a major win for the F-35 program and for Lockheed Martin. In recognition of their outstanding efforts, I would like to recognize Steve Callahan, Sheila Davidson, David Ford, Eric Fox, Steve Jones, Kevin McCormick, Mike Otterblad, Bill Pfeiffer, Mark Pronkey, Laurie Tortorello, Chris Wiederstrom, and to accept the award on behalf of the team is team lead, Young Lee. Thank you and congratulations for your great effort.
These next individuals provided critical support to the aeronautics team over the past year. Stanley Bogomil. Stanley is an excellent example of an operational excellence with his display of technical expertise and close teamwork. He contributed to technical expertise and innovative ideas to improve the data processing and work through suppliers to create solutions to complex processes, streamlining the processes for efficient and manpower support. Gail Burkle. Gail was manning one of the Lockheed Martin towers during a routine flight ops on January the 12th, 2016, when an F-35 was making an approach to runway 18 without his landing gear extended. Gale's quick action prevented a possible gear-up landing and significant damage to a new F-35 and possibly loss of life. Stephen Summers. Steve developed complex software routines that allowed expedited processing of the F-35 portable memory device and aircraft memory device that was integrated into the Joint Aircraft Reporting Visualization and Integration System, JARVIS. Thank you all for your outstanding performance. The Weapon Delivery Accuracy Surge Team led the effort to demonstrate the F-35's weapon delivery capability and increase the velocity on completing the SDD development program. This was in response to the Secretary of Air Force's challenge to the F-35 Joint Program Office to conduct weapons events at rates 3 to 4 times higher than the historical average. The team successfully developed and executed this concept. The team members are Gary Baker, Mickey Blackburn, Kevin Flathery, Jonathan Frost, Jim Harris, Charles Hines, Chris Heatreed, Bob Irwin, Mel Crewall, Cliff Lyles, Brian O'Malley, Bernie Taylor, Nicole Wood. And to accept this award on behalf of the team is team lead Jacob Henderson.
How about a big hand for all our winners so far? What a night. Hasn't it been amazing? I tell you what, we're almost to the big award, you know. This is almost it. This is the President's Award is coming up. You realize that?
We're getting closer.
We're getting very, very close. Big hand once again for all the winners so far. They're doing a great job. I thought we should do something special for the President's Award because this is the big one, right? Yeah. So, Josh, you don't mind coming up here, do you? It's just a second. Josh, this kid can sing. Big hand for Josh, doing a great job singing tonight. Did the national anthem. I didn't even know you could sing the national anthem, but tonight you did.
Neither did I, Dave.
You know,
improvised it.
You also have, he has a real skill at singing operas. Did you?
Yeah, I was prepared over there, as you can see how.
Yeah, you hopped right up.
Prepared
I was thinking not only could you encapsulate the evening in an opera, but set Orlando up for the President's Award that we're about to give away.
Okay. No, this wasn't in the script.
No, I know. That's what makes
He doesn't have to do anything,
you
right?
Don't have
He's
to
good.
Do,
okay.
He can just stand there. All we have to do is sit and watch him sing. That's all we have to do. But
so you want a song about the
evening.
The evening?
And even the President's Club, I said President's Club, but the President's Award is coming up. President's Club is something completely different. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
There's only 5 of those people. So, Ray, do you got a little something that he could sing too?
All right.
Oh, that's beautiful. Here we go.
Okay. About the President's Award. All right, we're gonna make this up, folks. Starting right now. We had a great night. It struck a chord. Now we have one left. the President's Award. Someone out there's gonna get it. Who can it be? I just know for sure it's not gonna be me. But I will be so graciously. Feels like we've come a long way since we sang a song about Tammy. But we've had a lot of fun, and now the night is almost done. When it comes to the President's Award, we know for sure JD won't win this one. We're talking the President's Award. Which one will win it tonight? The President's Award. We're gonna do it and we'll keep it tight. I don't know what that means, I just had a rhyme night. That's right. We're gonna do it with all our might. And to be honest, Orlando's never been funnier than he was tonight. It's time for the President's Award.
It's time for the President's Award. We offer you Orlando
Joe, I think we'll have to talk about next year's entertainment. So, as you just heard, we are at the moment in the evening tonight where we do the President's Award. And this really is a very special part of our program, as the President's Award recognizes the individual who achieved a pinnacle of success in not only the work that they do every day, but I think in this case, over the course of a career. The recipient this year of our 2017 AeroStar President Award is Bob Burt. Now, wait. Let me tell you a little bit about Bob. For more than 37 years, Bob has made significant contributions to Lockheed Martin Aeronautics and to the Lockheed Martin Corporation. By adapting his unique experiences, he has built upon his expertise to help shape the future for the next generation of engineers. Bob's knowledge of aircraft structures, time and time again, has proven to be vital to our corporation. Throughout all phases of aircraft development, from proposals to preliminary design to production through sustainment, his in-depth understanding of fundamental aircraft structural behavior is unmatched. Bob has worked across multiple platforms, including the F-117, the C-5, the F-22, and today with the F-35, and in all cases has always made a lasting impact on the programs and on our business. Equally impressive are his leadership skills that are well known across aeronautics and with our customers. In fact, I have been told, and I completely believe this, that there is a long list of engineers who point to Bob as their mentor, who made a significant difference in their careers, and that clearly speaks volumes about his character. Although Bob is known for characters. Bob, you are truly deserving of this honor, and I'm going to go off script here for 1 minute because I want to tell a personal story about Mr. Burt. When I first arrived here in aeronautics on the F-35 program, Bob was one of the first engineering leaders that I met. And I met Bob in meetings that we were having where we were talking about where we were in testing the structural life of the F-35 airplane, and specifically the Stovall airplane, which had had a series of issues as we had proceeded through the durability life testing. Bob and I started a tradition where when Bob and his team achieved certain events, I would buy them steak dinners. Let's just say that I bought Bob and his team a few steak dinners, and I was very happy to do so. Bob and his team continuously delivered, and it immediately created a confidence in me, as it did with everyone else already on the program and knowledgeable of Bob's capabilities, that you could take everything Bob says and you could take it to the bank. His team will deliver, he will deliver, and his team will deliver on what they say. As a consequence, we are now, through all the required structural life testing on the F-35 program for the A model, the B model, the C model, and even more impressive, we have gone into what the structures team calls the third life testing. And think of that as we're now going beyond the specification. So we're now talking about testing the airplane to limits that we were not required to do in the contract that we signed. And in the case of the A model and the C model, Bob and his team fully expect that those airplane structures will exceed the requirement that we had to meet, which was for two lives or 8,000 hours. And Bob and I were even talking tonight about how it's very, very possible that our A model will achieve a full third life, which will mean that it'll be a 12,000-hour airplane. Ladies and gentlemen, that's significant. That is really, in fact, that's significant. That's a differentiator. That's a discriminator. And that can make the difference between winning and losing a competition. That's just one example of what Bob and his team have done for us over all these years and what Bob's leadership has done. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our 2017 AeroStar President's Award recipient, Mr. Bob Burt.
Thank you, Orlando. I think maybe I ought to kiss your ring now. I don't think so. Thank you, Orlando, for selecting me for the 2017 President's Award winner. I also want to thank my current supervisor, Santi Bolness, and Mr. Ron Basir, who is Santi's supervisor, who is at our table here today, and also the entire ELT for my selection. When Orlando informed me in his office that I had been selected, I was fairly well speechless. And Orlando said he'd never seen me speechless for that long, and it was true. I've recovered somewhat, but I owe so many for this honor tonight. And first of all is my wife of 38 years, Vicki, who's right there. I love you. I owe so many. The success that Orlando attributed towards me in this award can only be credited to the many, many, many people that I have worked with and the teams of engineers that I have led through the years. I can only accept this award on their behalf and on their name for all the work that they did throughout all these almost 38 years now. So Orlando, Santi, Ron, thank you very much for my selection for this prestigious award. Thank you very much.
As Bob's walking back, I think you all recognize that he just has been an invaluable member of our team. And I know I speak for all the men and women of Lockheed Martin when I say, Bob, thank you again for all that you've done for us, for your innovation and your contributions. We are tremendously grateful for that and for the lasting impact, Bob, that you will have on our company and on the industry. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, this wraps up our awards presentation. But before our ceremony comes to a close, I want to take a moment to thank our planning team. Please join me in a round of applause for all of the individuals who had a hand in putting this event together. Laurie Jones and all of our team, please stand and give them a round of applause. All for you, Laurie, all for you. Thank you. Every year, Laurie and her team just exceed expectations with the choreography they come up with and the themes and everything else. And Laurie, once again, you and your team have done it again tonight. Just really outstanding, outstanding work. So ladies and gentlemen, now if you will stand one more time and join me in a final toast. And this is, of course, before everybody heads out to the dance floor. But it's a rather simple toast to the 2017 AeroStar Award recipients. Congratulations. May you always remember this moment as your Oscar night and the evening where you were the stars of the show. And let us also remember that to the men and women of the armed forces, those who stand among us, and those who have fallen, we honor you and are forever grateful for your service and sacrifice. Hear, hear. Thank you, everyone, and now have a great night.